Make a Path presents Let's Talk. Alright, Deadheads, let's talk Magna and her group. Listen, guys, Magna and her group have been on the back burner for way too long now, and I feel like there's something important that's going to happen there. But you know what? When it finally hit me, issue 142. In the cliffhanger, we got some dialogue from Magna and her group, and it seemed unimportant, but to me it was important. If you look at that closely, what we get right there is Connie and Kelly, they're a couple. Whatever the guy's name is who's in Magna's group has the hots for Magna. She's not good at picking out that. And we see that Magna and her group are loving it at the fair. They think it's amazing. They go off to get, what, kettle corn or something like that? They fell into something that I think they are falling in love with. They've been there for 2 months. It's been better than anything they've ever experienced probably in a long time. Let's say that. Now, another interesting thing is they cut right from Magna to Alpha. And I think that's important because I'm starting to feel, and this issue made me feel, like Magna and her group's role is going to be very similar to Rick Grimes back when he first got to Alexandria. Now, you might think I'm reaching a bit here, and I might be reaching a bit here, but let's look back. Why did Robert Kirkman have Magna say the same thing that Rick said? Magna, introduced to the idea of Alexandria, Magna says, "If it sounds too good to be true, it usually is." Rick Grimes, back in the day, being introduced to the idea of Alexandria for the first time, he said the same thing. If it sounds too good to be true, it usually is. Now, I feel like they did that to foreshadow Magna's role in the coming story. I feel like something is going to happen. I don't know how big yet. I kind of feel that since they have so many people there, they have bullets and ammunition, and they are secure at Alexandria. As much as I think it would be a tragic, insane, crazy, bloody slaughter, massacre that could happen, as much as I believe that, I still feel like they have too much power at Alexandria to just be leveled by the Whispers and all brutally killed and murdered. Not only that, is I still think that Alpha is unsure about it, and that's why she's spying and doing some recon. But part of me feels like something is going to happen, and Alpha's going to step up. Now, I'm putting out these prediction videos for the comics because they intertwine a little bit, and maybe at the end I'll explain, if I don't explain it throughout the videos, how they intertwine. I talked about Negan in a video that came out before this, but I think there is a possibility there where we have everyone's storylines are starting to collide now. If Alpha and her Whisperer clan are close to Alexandria and close enough to be an attack formation, something very bad can happen in Alexandria. Not only that, Rick is looking in the wrong place. Now, depending on who attacks first and how long the storyline takes place, or how many issues it takes place throughout, Rick and them could be out in the woods while shit is going down in Alexandria. Now, bottom line, what I'm trying to say here is I think that is the future of Magna and her group's story. I think they're going to make one hell of a stand. It's going to have something to do with helping fight off an attack, helping the people of Alexandria, helping to save the people of Alexandria. Her and Rick Grimes said the same thing, almost as if it was intentional foreshadowing when they were getting to Alexandria. They're both reluctant leaders. Yeah, they both have a similar feel to them. Yeah, there's something else there I just can't put my finger on about them, but there's a certain quality there that's very similar between Magna and Rick Grimes. Now, guys, to be clear, that is what I'm saying. I am predicting that Magna's future storyline is going to be helping Alexandria repel an attack, save some people, some Alexandrians, help Jesus and them fight. It depends on if any other stories or characters split off. Bottom line, what I'm trying to say is my prediction is that Magna and her group is there to help Alexandria repel an attack, to help save some Alexandrians. And at that point, that would catapult them further in the story as being a more, prominent figure, as far as being more involved in the story, more active in the storyline, as far as, being I should say, like a leader in Alexandria, not just a leader in your group, You know, if Magna shows that she helped save a bunch of people at Alexandria, Rick could bring her into the fold, and she could help lead people at Alexandria. Alright guys, leave your opinions in the comment box. I'm done talking. It's your turn.
Subscribe now.